Hello everyone, today we will do exercise 3.4 of unit 3, that is multiplication and division. So let's begin. Now these questions which are given in this exercise are based on the division. So these are actually the word problems on division. So question number 1 here is 8,26,512 persons visited a zoo in 257 days. How many persons visited the zoo each day? Now, when the information about more than one thing is given and we need to find the information of one such thing only, at that time we need to divide. So here the persons visited in 257 days is given and we need to find the persons visited the zoo each day, means one day, that we need to find. For that we need to divide. So let's do the question. Persons visited a zoo in 257 days. 8,26,512. Therefore, persons visited the zoo each day. We need to divide 8,26,512 by 257. And what we will get after division? We'll get 3,216. It means 3,216 persons visited the zoo each day. Next is question number 2. In a stadium, 2,21,373 persons can be seated. There are 911 rows in the stadium. How many persons can be seated in a row? Now, in a stadium, how many persons can sit? 2,21,373. And how many rows are there? 911 rows are there. Fine. So we need to find how many persons can be seated in each row, means in one row. For that we need to divide. So number of persons who can be seated in a stadium, 2,21,373. Then number of persons, rows in the stadium. So how many rows are there? 911. Therefore, number of persons that can be seated in a row, for that we need to divide 2,21,373 by 911. Now, after division, what we will get? 243 as the answer, because the answer of division is quotient. So, what is the answer? 243. It means 243 persons can be seated in a row in that stadium. Now, next is question number 3. A shopkeeper bought 775 watches for rupees 7,24,625. What did he pay for a watch? It means cost of 775 watches is given and we need to find the cost of one watch. Fine. So cost of 775 watches bought by a shopkeeper is rupees 7,24,625. Therefore, money he paid for a watch, means for one watch. That is, we need to divide rupees 7,24,625 by 775. It means we have to divide the cost of 775 watches by 775 to know what is the cost of one watch. Fine. So after division, what we will get? We will get 935. It means the shopkeeper paid rupees 935 for a watch. For one watch, he paid rupees 935. Now next is question number 4. The students of a class 5 of a school collected rupees 6,49,620 for Prime Minister's Relief Fund. Find the amount collected by each student if the number of students is 135 and each of them collected the same amount. Now, for Prime Minister's Relief Fund, student of class 5 collected the total amount of rupees 6,49,620. Fine. So, in each class, if the number of students is 135, means in class 5 how many students are there? 135. Fine. So this amount is collected by 135 students and we need to find how much amount each of them collected. Fine. So if the amount collected by 135 student is given to us, so we can divide and find the amount collected by one student. Fine. So money collected by a school for Prime Minister's Relief Fund, rupees 6,49,620. Number of students in the school, 135. in class 5, okay, because this amount is collected by class 5 student, okay. Number of students in the school in class 5, 135. Each student collected the same amount, therefore amount collected by each student will be, we need to divide rupees 6,49,620 by 135, and what we will get after division, we will get 4,812. So we can come to know that rupees 4,812 was collected by each student of class 5 of the school. Question number 5. 375 water tanks can hold 2,06,250 liters of water. What is the capacity of one tank? So capacity of 375 water tanks is given and we need to find the capacity of one tank. For that we have to divide and then we can find the answer. So capacity of 375 water tank is 2,06,250 liters. Therefore, the capacity of one tank will be, we need to divide to find the capacity of one tank. So, we will divide 2,06,250 by 375. And what we will get after division? So, we will get 550. It means 550 liters is the capacity of one water tank. Now, question number 6. 65,03,820 meters of rope is to be packed in bundles. If each bundle contains 125 meters of rope, how many maximum number of bundles will be made and how much rope will remain unpacked? So what is the total length of the rope? 65,03,820 meters. Now it is to be packed in bundles. Now in each bundle, how much rope is there? 125 meters. So how many maximum number of bundles will be made with this much rope? So how much rope will remain unpacked? That also we need to find. So let's see how we can find that. Length of rope to be packed in bundles. 65,03,820 meters. Rope in each bundle 125 meters. Therefore maximum number of bundles that can be made. For that, we need to divide 65,03,820 by 125. And what we will get after division? We will get 52,030. It means at the end we can say 52,030 bundles will be packed and whatever remainder is there, that much rope will remain unpacked. Fine. So whatever quotient you will get, those many bundles will be packed and whatever remainder you will get, that much rope will remain unpacked. So we can say 52,030 bundles will be packed and 70 meter rope will remain unpacked. Question number 7. A company collected rupees 96,74,500 from its shareholders. If the value of each share is rupees 550, how many shares were issued? So how much money a company collected from the shareholders? Rupees 96,74,500. And what is the value of one share? Rupees 550. How many shares were issued? So how many shares the company issued to the shareholders, that we need to find. So amount collected by a company from its shareholders rupees 96,74,500. Value of each share is rupees 550 and number of shares issued. For finding that we can divide. So we have to divide rupees 96,74,500 by 550 and what we will get after division? We will get 17,590 shares. It means 17,519 shares were issued by the company because the cost of each share, the value of each share was 550 and the total money company collected was rupees 96,74,500. Question number 8. In a bookstore, there are 16,01,985 books. The books are kept in almiras. Each almira has a capacity of holding 803 books. How many almiras are required to keep the books? So, in a bookstore, how many books are there? 16,01,985, and these books are kept in almiras. And how many books are there in each almira? 803. So how many almiras are required to keep all the books that we need to find? So number of books in a bookstore, 16,01,985. Capacity of each almira is 803 books. It means we can keep 803 books in each almira. Therefore, number of almiras required to keep the books, for that we need to divide 16,01,985 by 803. So, we will divide 16,01,985 by 803. Now, our divisor is of 3 digits, so we need to take 3 digits from the dividend, but the number formed by 3 digits is less than the divisor, so we need to take 4 digits and then we can just divide. So, 803 ones are 803. After subtraction, you will get 798. Now, bring down this 9 here. This is our new dividend. Now 803 nines are will be 7,227. After subtraction you will get 762. Bring down this next digit 8 here. This is our new dividend. Again 803 into 9 will be 7,227. After subtraction you will get 401. Now bring down this last digit 5 here. At last 803 into 5 will be 4,015. It means how many almiras are there? 1,995 almiras. Next is question number 9. 3,92,600 apples are packed equally in 1,208 boxes. How many apples are there in a box? So in 1,208 boxes, how many apples are there? 3,92,600. So how many apples are there in one box? That we can easily find by division. So apples packed equally in 1,208 boxes. So it is 3,92,600. Therefore apples in a box, for that we need to divide 3,92,600 by 1,208. So what we will get after division? After division we will get 325. It means 325 apples are there in a box. Next is question number 10. The cost of production of a TV set is rupees 1,536. A company spent rupees 81,54,624 on the production of TV sets in 1 year. How many TV sets were produced? So the cost of production of a TV set is rupees 1,536. It means one TV set is produced with this much cost. Fine. So a company spent this much amount, means 81,54,624 rupees on the production of TV sets in whole 1 year. So how many TV sets were produced? So let's see. The cost of production of a TV set is rupees 1,536. Amount spent by a company on the production of TV sets in 1 year is rupees 81,54,624. Therefore, number of TV sets produced, how we can find that? By division. So we have to divide 81,54,624 rupees by 1,536 rupees. So after division we will get 5,309. It means how many TV sets were produced? 5,309 TV sets were produced. Question number 11. The product of two numbers is 23,17,756. If one of the numbers is 826, find the other number. So the product of two numbers means when we multiply two numbers, whatever we get is the product. So after multiplying two numbers, the product was 23,17,756 and one of the number is 826 and we need to find the other number. So reverse of multiplication is division. So we have to divide and find the other number. So the product of two numbers is 23,17,756. One number is 826 and the other number, how we can find that? After division. So 23,17,756 divided by 826 will give us 2,806. It means what is the other number? The other number is 2,806. Question number 12. In the month of March, April, May and June, the total sale of a milk depot was 1,49,450 liters. How much milk does it sell every day? So the milk sold in 4 months is given and we need to find the milk it sell every day, means one day. So first of all, we have to count the number of days. In March, there are 31 days. In April, we used to have 30 days. In May, 31 and June, 30. And the sum total of these 4 months is 122 days. It means we can say milk sold by a milk depot in 122 days. 4 months means 122 days is 1,49,450 liters. And 4 months are mentioned here. So number of days will be according to that. Therefore, milk it's sold every day. For that, we need to divide 1,49,450 by 122. And after division, what we will get? We will get 1,225. It means he sells 1,225 liters milk every day. Next is question number 13. A fruit seller bought 14,90,825 bananas. If 103 bananas were found rotten and the remaining were packed in 529 baskets, find the number of bananas in each basket. So total number of bananas bought is given. Rotten bananas is given. So by subtracting it, we can come to know how many remaining bananas were there. And those bananas were packed in 529 boxes. So if bananas in 529 boxes is known to us, so we can easily divide and find the bananas in one box. So let's do it. Now bananas bought by a fruit seller 14,90,825. Rotten bananas 103. So let us find the remaining bananas by subtracting rotten bananas from the total bananas. So what we will get? 14,90,722. So this is the number of remaining bananas. So bananas packed in 529 boxes. It is same the number which is there in the remaining bananas. So 14,90,722. Therefore bananas in each basket. Now when remaining bananas are known to us, then bananas in 529 boxes we know. So we can easily find bananas in each basket. So we have to divide 14,90,722 by 529. So after division, what we will get? We will get 2,818. It means 2,818 bananas were there in each basket. In each basket there were 2,818 bananas. Now question number 14. Replace this sign by suitable digit in the following. So we have to replace the sign which is given here in the sum by the suitable digits. So here the divisor is 143 and there are digits missing in the divisor, in the quotient and in the whole sum. So let us find it. So first of all, 143 into 9 will be 1287, that we will write here. When this digit is written here, so we can easily subtract it and here we'll get 2, and then here if the remainder here is 1, it means what we can subtract 7 from, so that we can have 1 here. It means here it should be 8. Fine. So, or we can say 7 plus 1 is 8. So that's why we have to write 8 here. Now we can just bring down here. 4 is already here. It means this digit we have just brought from here. So here it should be 4. Now this is the dividend. So we have to divide 143 by a number so that we can get a number equal to this dividend 214 or less than this. So by which number we can divide? So 143 into 1 is 143, because 143 2 times will be greater than this number. So here we'll have 1. Now after subtraction we'll get 71 here. And then here we have 5. So we have to bring down this 5 here. Now it is 715. Now 143 into 5 will be 715. So here we have to fill 1. Remainder is 0. So this is how you can solve this question. I hope you would have understood this exercise. Thank you.